Right, we've got leg day going now. Meg's going to do a bit of an in-depth intro, but it's basically a team leg day, so we're going to get stuck in. My session's a little bit different. I do all my hinge work on my leg days, and I've got Erin in here today for a leg day as well. So Meg's going to start a little bit earlier. Mark's late. I'm going to crack on now. I've got a podcast to do later, so I'm not going to hang about. So today is going to be seated leg curl, hinge variation, lying leg curl, extension, leg press, hack, and then single leg press. So it's 11 working sets total. On paper, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a monster of a session, so we'll get stuck in. Let's go.
So, we've got legs today, as Kuba's just mentioned. We've got lovely Erin in with us today. She's an IFBB figure pro who gets coached by Kuba. Her and Kuba and Mark are going to all train together. I'll train on my own, but my sessions are slightly similar. I do my hip hinge on a full day, so my full days are like density days, whereas they do their hip hinge on a leg day. So obviously I'm not doing that with them. The majority of the session is pretty similar, so we'll line up quite well. I am just doing my warm-up. I don't do too much of a warm-up, to be honest. Just little bits here and there, and then literally just get into the set. The best thing that you can do to warm up is just do some slight little warm-ups for the actual exercises. Get that body warm, get that mind focused, and get ready to get to work. Kuba has a really great podcast with Scott McNally on the Big Think Bodybuilding media channel at 5 o'clock today, so that's why we're training a kind of little bit earlier so that we can get wrapped up but not have to rush our session, so that you can get back home and do a nice educational talk for all of you to be able to watch. Oh, I feel strong today, guys. I feel strong. Watch, I'll say that and then I'll have to take like 15 plates off the side. Right, first exercise is a seated hamstring curl. If you've noticed, we've gotten rid of the adductor at the start of the session because we were getting them that pumped. They were just really taken away from our list, especially like leg press and adductors. So I do a set of adductors at the end now, just to obviously get a set done, but I don't have them at my start of my session and just focus on quality work when I'm doing my leg press and my squats. Because I get a lot of adductor work, the way in which I do leg press and squat, because my knees come out a little bit because of my terrible knees, I get a lot of adductor focus when I'm doing it, so don't need it at the start, that's why it's gone at the end for now. We'll see how that helps the body. If we find that it's not really doing anything, especially in terms of development, we'll switch it back. I'll work with that. So, on leg days, I don't do hamstrings any other days, so I actually have 3 variations of leg curl. I have the seated leg curl. Obviously on a seated leg curl, as well as getting hammies, you do get a little bit of glute. You do biceps a little. Obviously on the standing and lying leg curl, not so much, more just pure hamstring. So on the standing leg curl, if you have one that looks like this, you can't really just stand straight upright, because if you do that and you bring your leg up, most of the time you'll just arch your back. If you arch your back on a leg curl, you take tension away from your hamstring, make it easier. So you want to think about keeping your chest over your hips, your tummy that tight that you feel like your back's nice and flat, and then you want to make sure that you're really pushing into the pads. As you bring the leg up, make sure that the hips stay in, that the leg drags up, you keep all the tension into your hamstring, just coming to about a 90-degree flap, maybe a little bit further. Bring it all the way back down. But don't think about leg down, think about leg out and down, so that you've got stretching through the hamstring and not through nothing, just because obviously you can't adjust the resistance profile on here, so you kind of got to do it yourself, and then that way you'll be able to keep tension on your hamstring. So painful, extremely painful. Sometimes a little bit of variety is just nice. Obviously a bit of variety in the session, it's lovely. Keeps your head a bit more focused when you're on prep and you feel a little bit hungry in your session. my hamstrings. I'm not talking about it in a minute because I'm fucked. So the last hamstring exercise was the lying leg curl. We do that in both setting 5, the first set, which biases the lengthened / mid-range, and then setting 3, which just does the lengthened. So we start off more so in the shortened range to mid-range on the seated leg curl, and move on to obviously then biasing the lengthened of the hamstring on the lying leg curl. Obviously just means that you work the hamstring in the full contractile ranges throughout the entirety of the different exercises that we've done, so that they're completely trashed at this point, which is great. I'm not being sarcastic, it is great, because there's not really any other movement other than a hamstring curl where you can actually isolate your hamstring. So it's quite nice to be able to do that. So we're now moving on to leg extensions. I do 2 sets here. With the leg extensions, what I like to try and do is jam my adductors together, keep my feet neutral. By that, I have to try and keep the toes slightly turning. If they turn out, you make it easier. You roll your knees out. You're not fully keeping all of that tension into your quads. So make sure that you are. Hold yourself in nice and tight. If you're struggling to keep your hips down, use some wrist straps. It's not a grip exercise. No one gives a fuck. Just use some wrist straps. Pull yourself in and let your legs really blow up. Oh, my legs. So my next exercise is a leg press. I top band this just to make it harder. No, I'm kidding. People top band things and they don't know why they're top banding it, or they reverse band it and they don't know why. But a reverse band, in my opinion, should be used if someone wants to really focus on just having tension in the shortened position, I guess, or if someone has an injury that they're trying to work around, they can obviously utilise a band there, which is quite useful, to be fair. A top band, for me personally, I have really bad knees, talked about it a lot, it's boring, I know. Because I shouldn't really use a lot of load, or it hurts me when I use a lot of load, and I'm not saying that my load's going to be a low, but it's a lot lower than if I wasn't using the bands. The bands make it more difficult, but it doesn't actually add more load in that compromised position at the bottom for me, which is this position with my knees. So that's why I use a top band.
Perfect grips.
Make it as hard as possible, come on. Slow.
Focus, focus, come on. Right. Yeah.
And again, let's go.
Come on, full fucking rep, come on. Try. Yes.
Three, two, one. Yep. Thank you.
Let's go now. Take your fucking time, make them hard. Beautiful then. And if you fucking rep like this. That's it, come on. Strong. Good. Strong, come on. Good. Good. Let's fucking go. Come on. Hard. Let's go, come on. Rocking hard here, come on. Take this right, last right, last right. Your rep. That's the fucking one, that's the one, that's the one. Beautiful. Excellent work, rack.
Thank you.
Right, let's go.
Hooked.
Stay locked in, come on. Hips down and drive, come on. Back in. Hips down. Let's go. That's the rep. One more fucking rep. Stay locked in. Drive. Yes. Right, excellent. The second you get closer to a failure point, you're going to want to do everything you can in your power to change your execution.
Yeah.
Right? This is where most people have got a misunderstanding with training and what training hard is or what isn't, right? We don't allow our execution to change to complete more reps. That's a lot harder than just spazzing out on a machine and just doing whatever just to get more reps. The pain you probably had in your quads versus the pain you had in your knees
Totally different, yeah.
Exactly, that's the whole point.
So with that set just now,
Last rep you wouldn't count.
just the last one.
Just the
not
last rep.
last one.
Yeah. And now, with a set like this, as we get deeper into a contest prep, you remove those fucking reps past failure, because they're reps past failure, they're not worth the trade-off. Right now when food's high, completely fine.
Yeah.
Same with forced reps. The second you don't have the food intake to support that kind of work, it gets pulled out because it's unproductive. It's only productive when food's high. Yeah, drop set, half the weight.
Just one drop set.
Half the weight.
Yeah,
Failure. And then rest pause to get double reps for your first set. Your training is dictated by fuel intake. So what I mean by that is, whatever phase you're in, surplus or deficit, that's what's going to dictate your training volume and your training intensifiers. Mark is in a massive surplus. He's deep into his off season. He can afford for set extensions and extra volume. I'm 17, how many weeks out am I? 16, 17 weeks out? Whatever weeks out I am, I'm in prep. I'm in a deficit. I do not do any set extensions because I don't have the fuel coming in to support that kind of work. I'm in a calorie deficit. Therefore, straight sets and straight failure for me. Anything beyond and past that, it's counterproductive with calorie deficit because I'm not really going to build the same amount of tissue as I would in a surplus. Capiche? Stay strong, stay big, simple as that. Right, come on.
3, 2, 1. Yep.
Easy. Strong. Make it hard, good. It's better. More, come on.
Come on. Here we go.
One more rep, back in. She's got that. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Rack it. That's that.
Thank you. So that's my 2 sets done on the leg press. I'm really happy because I increased my weight and I matched reps on both sets. I'm going to get Gaz to check the back off sets numbers because I don't know if I got 11 or 12, so I just need to double check. Happy with that. Body weight is down a lot since the last time I did legs. It's actually down 2 kilos, so to say that my numbers are still climbing, good. Excellent stuff. Hopefully it means that I'm not going to lose my legs because I'm scared that I'm going to lose my legs.
Okay. Okay. Let's get to fucking work, motherfuckers. Let's get to fucking work. Come on. Yep. That's this.
Let's go.
There we go. Still easy.
Come on.
Let's go back. There we go. Yes.
Drive. Come on.
Yeah, there we go. Still easy. Yes. That's better. One more like that. Make it easy. Come on. This one has to be easy. Let's fucking go. All day. Yes. One. Come on. Strong. Right. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Come on. Take your fucking time. More control, make it fucking harder. One fucking shot. That's it, better, that's it. Stay there, yep. Excellent work. Stay with it now, come on. And drive. Good. Come on, work. And drive. Yes. Fucking work, come on. And drive. Loads more left, come on. Embrace the slots. Strong. That's fucking better.
Let's fucking go, come on. Easy work. And drive. Again. Rebrace and take it, come on.
Super tight.
All the way there.
And super strong.
Fucking work.
That's the fucking rip. That's beautiful.
Excellent, well done. Let's fucking go.
Squat hack. If you're short and you don't have a gym that has kind of little mats that I sometimes use to either put behind my back or put under my feet to help me be able to get full depth because I'm too short for the machines, I just use yoga blocks. So I put them on top of my shoulders between me and the machine, so it allows me to get full depth on the hack without needing to adjust my feet, so that I can get a good knee flexion, or I put them behind my back on a leg press to push me forwards. If you use Nitram equipment and buy it at your gym, short people won't need this because it's short people tested by me. Write that down.
Okay, let's fucking go.
This has to be a big set. Come on, one set. Come on. Wait, yeah, actually pause when I count you. Down here we go, come on. 1, 2, that's better. Come on. Down we go. Stop first. 1, 2. Yes. Come on. Come on. Don't fucking cheat the pulse. Yes. 2 reps. 2 reps. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Come on. 1 fucking set. 1, 2. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll definitely stick to 3 plates after all that. Bloody hell. Thank you. Got to have someone to help at the end, otherwise it's going to end up in an abomination at the floor. So, hip thrust, if you get a bad back on hip thrust, it's because you're going too heavy and you're arching your back. It doesn't matter what load you have on the bar, the idea is keeping tension on your glutes. Keep your hips tucked, keep your tummy tight, keep your lower back flat. Make sure as you come down, that positioning does not change. Pause. Roll up to the ceiling nice and slowly. Pause. Keep all the tension on your glutes. I had nothing in my lower back, nothing in my hamstrings, maybe a little bit. Nothing in my quads. That entire set, everything was just burning through my glutes from top to bottom. Do it right, then you'll not hurt yourself.
Confidence, don't go. Come on.
Right, that is legs wrapped up. We had to head home a little bit quickly just because Kuba's got his podcast. Managed to finish our session in really great time. I was obviously waiting around for Kuba to finish his session, but obviously we ate at home just because obviously Kuba needed to get back. But the session was great. I felt really good in there, felt strong, felt powerful. The extra 20 grams of carbs from my extra 100 grams of potato, that's right, yeah? My extra 100 grams of potato. I was doing that off the top of my head and sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm saying it wrong, I'm not. It's okay, I can trust myself. Yeah, I felt really great in there. So hopefully long may the strong sessions continue. That's until I start probably getting a little bit more of a glute tie-in, and that's when I start to feel a little bit worse, just because I'm a lady that's not that used to it. But I'm just excited to show a physique that is definitely a lot bigger than the last time I competed. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the session. Hopefully you got some good stuff from it from both me and Kuba. Obviously we'll be back for another one that was a great session. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you soon.